Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the daily collective message for January the 9th. But do keep in mind timing and energy. It is fluid. This reading could play out today or over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you. This reading is not sign specific, although I will call out any specific zodiac signs that I do see throughout the reading. What I heard when I sat down at the desk getting ready to channel the energies today, what I heard was you got to get up. So I think maybe a towering event in the energies today, and you might have to pick yourself up from rock bottom and rebuild from that ground zero point. So we will see what needs to come through today. I was asked to pick out several different decks. I grabbed my Starseed Oracle deck, Work Your Light Oracle deck, and I also grabbed the Divine Energy Oracle deck to kind of just switch up the energies. That's what I was asked to do. So if you have not already done so, do feel free to hit that subscribe button below to join the channel. And let's jump in and see what kind of energies need to come through when it comes to a collective message today. Void. Maybe you're going to need to take that leap of faith into the void. And that really is where we're in that gap or that space and time where our perception can kind of shift and things can kind of work below the surface. So I feel somebody here is kind of encouraged to leap forward into the unknown after a towering energy. Maybe forgiveness is in focus today. Where are you still harboring resentment is a message. So let's see what else needs to come through for the collective today when it comes to these energies. Liberation, freedom, breaking the chains of impediments, addictions, extreme codependencies. I think maybe there's another loop around when it comes to what really has been holding you back, because many of us are really being pushed to find our authentic truth, to release the veil of illusion when it comes to any misguided falsehoods, where you have been kind of led astray along your spiritual journey. I think a lot is being illuminated, and that was another message. As I went to sit down, it was like the sun kind of come out. So I think, you know, something's being illuminated in the energies today, especially when it comes to where you've been dishonoring your heart and your soul. So get ready to break those chains, to choose to step into freedom is what's coming through, because somebody is coming into some manifestation. There's that recovery. That's what I felt. That tower. Get yourself up off the floor. I think somebody here has experienced some major upheaval in their life, and maybe you're going to need to rest and go through a period of healing in that void before you step into some new manifestations. I do feel something is coming to fruition, and there is a breakthrough at hand. So whatever upheaval really was to encourage you to find a solution to transform your life, to embrace, doing the hard work, persevering through any challenges, any upheaval, in order to, maybe shift your thought processing, because what we think is always creating our physical reality. So I think daily meditation is going to allow you to really figure out what is going to ignite your passions. I think truth is in focus, and I do feel there is a connection that is speaking to your heart that really does lift your mood, your vibration, and sparks this passion again. And I think maybe this might be work related. I think somebody here might be stepping into their spiritual calling, imparting their own ancestral wisdom within the collective. So I think maybe you are in a very tough situation, and you're really needing to listen to that higher guidance, because there is a major transformation taking place. I'm feeling tower energy once again to shed all of these negative relationships, any external factors that really have no purpose when it comes to you stepping into this breakthrough, this liberating energy. So I think there is going to be a major rediscovery in the energies today surrounding a soul connection, and whatever must fade away, I feel, just allow it to kind of leave your life, because something is about to be rediscovered. Something maybe you didn't originally know before, coming to the surface after a period of upheaval I feel you can't avoid this upheaval anymore, and you are going to need to kind of take a step back, take a rest when it comes to this upheaval in order to kind of heal your heart. I do feel a breakdown of a false foundation. Today's date numerologically does break down to 16. You know, when we break down those false belief patterns from within, we're then able to step into our own mystic healing capabilities. So yeah, there's that rock bottom energy. That is exactly what I heard. Pick yourself up off the floor. Surrender to the divine alchemy of your life, because somebody, I feel, has been cracked open in the energies and really searching for their own inner authority. All pathways will lead you home. So I think big picture thinking is in focus. Visionary energy, inspired action coming to the surface. Somebody here has been ripped wide open, and you're really needing to find your strength to pick yourself up from that rock bottom. I feel a lot of universal intelligence being restored in the energy, and that cracked open did want to come out again. So yeah, I do feel, you know, in order for somebody to embrace being the artist of their own life, manifestation energies are coming through. Creative accountability is in focus. You know, life never just happens to us. We always create the energy that is in and around us. So whatever is happening, I do want you to know that you will survive this, and new solutions and a new beginning is right around the corner as you really tap into your own cosmic intelligence within the universe. The universe always lies within each and every one of us. So surrender to the process is a big message. I do feel rock bottom. Really, there's nowhere left to go once you hit that rock bottom. So I kind of feel a karmic relationship is creating a lot of conflict in the energies today, a lot of polarity. And there was a transit today that I wrote about. I believe it is with Mars opposition Lilith. So that's going to create a lot of karmic triggers to come to the surface. And I think stop micromanaging, because I think divine will really is pushing this karmic relationship closure within the collective. Orion energy, Orion starseed energy coming up when it comes to this dualistic polarity, conflicting energy in order to embrace that soul growth. So I do think somebody here is stepping into their mission, maybe a double mission, to serve the world by being your authentic self, stepping into your light working capabilities. Maybe somebody here is a channeler, but I think you're really needing to trust where your intuition is leading you is kind of what's coming through. But let's see what some of these influencing energies are when it comes to this message. Oh, the influencing energies are really is the fact that we are truly creating heaven on earth. So I think it's happening now, and maybe you're going to need to mother yourself, because somebody here is seeking out their true soul family. I feel you don't have to do it alone. So call in your soul tribe, but we will see what these influencing energies are when it comes to this message today. Palladian, double mission coming out again. So channeling, we all have the capability to channel messages from God's source, from our higher self, and we are here to uplift that vibration of humanity. So somebody here, I feel, is tapping into some ascension energies when it comes to laying those firm foundations. There is a divine plan in focus today. And then we do have Anna, grandmother of Jesus. So maybe somebody has a grandmother or a mother figure on the other side of the veil that really is helping somebody see that light to build that solid foundation from within according to divine plan. Because I do feel somebody here is deeply longing for home, longing for this place within their heart to feel like they belong. And you know, let's face it, starseeds, we're not really from here, and we're learning to kind of adjust to, you know, this earthly plane. So I do feel the original light workers is coming up. I do feel a lot within the collective are receiving that the crown chakra and the higher heart activation. There is this rite of passage, this initiation energy coming through. And somebody here, I feel, is crossing that threshold when it comes to stepping into purpose, when it comes to reigniting passions, finding that truth and speaking that truth. But let's see what needs to come through with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. When it comes to this message today, there's that rock bottom, crown chakra, downloads, activations, releasing control, moving towards stability, moving towards building those solid foundations for the future. Somebody here, I feel, is breaking those chains of addiction. We just got the Devil or the Master in reverse. So I feel somebody's been repressing their emotions, repressing this heart pain, really caging themselves up when it comes to some addictive behaviors, some toxic patterns, extreme codependencies. But this is good. It came out in reverse. So breaking those chains, strengthening those bonds, and confronting any shadow aspects that really have kept you stuck in fear. Fear is an illusion. We always have two choices in this life. We can choose fear or we can choose love. So listen to the guidance, because it's time to embrace this heart chakra awakening, to close out a cycle, to bring forward deep, committed, loving partnerships moving forward, bonds that cannot be broken. And I think somebody here is going deep within the underworld, deep within these repressed emotions in order for that movement towards harmony, towards success, towards love. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, but I do feel there is a brand new beginning and focus today, and somebody here is really needing to confront all of these fears, to come out of the darkness and to step into that heart-centered action. Cancer energy. Cancer, Capricorn, that's opposite on the zodiac wheel. Yin-yang energy coming through, but I feel a lot of illumination when it comes to a brand new beginning. And I do feel a connection here where the roots do run very deep. But let's see what is being evaluated, reassessing. Moderation. Moderation is in key. And maybe somebody needs to choose a new circle of friends. Choose your friends wisely. Major reassessment, especially with Venus in Capricorn in retrograde. It is about foundations, building on solid ground. So we will see what is being evaluated when it comes to these energies today. It's time to make those necessary sacrifices. You're going to really need to trust in the divine plan. Focus on what successes you want to bring forward, what you want to manifest for your life. And yeah, do all things in moderation. So what has become an unhealthy habit? Because I kind of feel somebody here really needs to engage in a higher reason, a higher purpose for their life, going through a major reassessment of where you're at, what you've gone through, what you've learned, how you can bring that forward. And somebody here, I feel, is really laser focused when it comes to thinking things through. What is going to bring me that success, that validation? And you're kind of really needing to trust in the divine plan. I think, you know, maybe somebody's been self-sacrificing themselves, and I kind of feel it's time to kind of grieve any losses when it comes to an ending. We are going to read out of the book for that one. I don't know why, but they knew I was going to be reading out of the book. They asked me to grab the book before I even started. So we're going to read into Grieve Your Losses, if I can find it quickly. Let's see what we got here. Grieve Your Losses. Of course, I'm going to have a hard time finding it, right? I can't even see it in here, guys. Give me 1 second. 93. It's on page 93, which is a 12, breaking down to a 3. So union energy coming through. You're going to need to laugh at your demons here, guys, because I do feel this repressed grief really is needing to come to the surface, because somebody's been repressing that grief on their heart through addiction. So I feel, you know, somebody here likely is grieving over an ending, grieving over a loss. And I think looking backward on the past in order to get past the past is what's coming through. So there is this energy of facing any fears when it comes to your chances for happiness. Maybe somebody fears releasing a false connection because they don't think that happiness will ever come forward again. But I think, you know, with life comes losses, endings, and it is important that we accept all of these endings and these losses, and not to like dwell indefinitely in this, you know, boxed in prison of repressing these losses. So I think somebody here is really learning from the past, learning from an ending, in order to not repeat the mistakes that really got you here in the first place, is what's coming through. So a big release, and you are never ever trapped. You're always free to break those chains of impediment. You're always free to embrace an ending, to step into this new energy, to create a new foundation. So I do feel the energy today is calling somebody to grieve this loss and to learn from this mistake, so that you can really improve upon your own creative efforts moving forward when it comes to mastering your own manifesting capabilities, in order for you to attract what really speaks to your heart, what your heart is truly seeking in this life for fulfillment and satisfaction. So I kind of feel this rebirth energy coming to the surface after a period of grieving in the void. And I do feel somebody here is going to need to be gentle with themselves, mother themselves, and to give themselves time to fully express the sorrow of this ending, the sorrow of this loss, in order to find that acceptance and to offer forgiveness when it comes to the errors of any bad judgment calls. We all make mistakes, and that is how we learn. So I kind of feel it's time for somebody to uncage their heart, to feel all of these feelings, including anger, despair, depression, and then move on. Move on, heart-centered focus towards love, because love is trying to come in. So, you know, we can't permanently stay in this deep, dark depression, in this mourning process, because that will then create a permanent stuckness, a permanent loss. And the future is never, ever guaranteed. There are many, many new doorways and gifts awaiting, no matter what ending is taking place. So be open and be curious, and go discover what it is that you came here when it comes to igniting your passions and bringing, you know, that wealth of information and wisdom forward. We learn major lessons in life, some very tough, karmic, painful lessons, and that's really what allows us to find our purpose, to find what really drives us when it comes to bringing that wisdom forward. So let's jump in with some tarot and see what else needs to come through in the energies today. I'm going to grab a drink of my tea, and let's see what the tea is today. Oh, I think there is somebody grieving, could be dealing with an Aries, a masculine energy, divine masculine energy coming through, going through some healing. I feel walking away, laying down a long-standing burden. So if you've not been communicating with a masculine energy for quite some time, I think get ready to receive a lot of messages, because somebody is going after wish fulfillment. And I feel somebody here is deeply hurting in the energies, walking away from a long-standing burden, walking towards fulfillment, you know, leaving the past burdens behind, making peace within the heart. I do think this hurts. I do think somebody is deeply grieving a masculine energy in order to embrace healing, wishes being granted. So whatever ending is taking place, I think maybe somebody's been backstabbed, stabbed right through the heart, in order for them to find their drive, their determination to, you know, ascend upon the rightful throne, to take back control of their life. I think somebody is seeing red here. They know what they have to do, and they are driven to take action. So I do think a lot of protection surrounding this heart chakra awakening. But let's see what needs to come through. Illumination, justice. So Leo, Libra. I think there's been an imbalance, there's been an injustice, and there's a lot of truth coming forward when it comes to a revelation in the energies today. In order for a karmic rebalancing to take place is kind of what I'm feeling. So we'll get all the cards out and we'll see what is going on in the energies today. Knight of Cups, an apology maybe, an offer coming forward. There's that Emperor again. He wanted to come out. So I do feel a masculine. That is a masculine energy. Aries energy, very strongly. Maybe wanting to come forward and apologize, to bring forward some harmony within a spiritual connection. Two people that see eye to eye, a destined, fated, spiritual connection. That's the truth. A lot of truth coming through, revelations, and I think somebody has been going within, really understanding their strengths, you know, their wisdom, finding that inner guiding light. And I do think maybe somebody here is experiencing a loss of fortune, needing to get grounded. I think there's a lot of combative energy, a lot of players in the mix. Maybe somebody was a player in the past and, you know, didn't do the work, didn't put in the effort. And I kind of feel the time is now for that balance to be restored. I do feel a masculine here that did not put in the effort that he was receiving. Maybe somebody is coming back asking for a second chance, and I don't think they're letting anybody know. I think this is on the down low. This is very quiet. There is that deep inner wound, and I think somebody's been lacking the strength and the courage to come forward and exact that appreciation. There is a divine counterpart union on the board again today. Loud and clear. This has been coming through almost daily recently. So I feel this is stemming around a core wound. I think somebody fears maybe this Empress is not going to be receptive to hearing what this masculine has to say. I do feel somebody was a coward in the past and maybe blocked communication. And I think they're hoping for a rekindling. If you notice that one wand that he's kneeling down on, there's growth there. I think the time is now for growth, to embrace a brand new beginning. And I think somebody here has lacked that strength to come forward and face the Empress. The Empress truly is the epitome of unconditional love. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She loves unconditionally. She's sitting pretty. She ain't going to chase nobody. She's going to sit on her throne, and because she knows what she deserves. And I think somebody was a coward in the past when it comes to a spiritual connection. And I do feel there was some blocked communication. So I kind of feel somebody is getting ready to apologize. There's that devil again, breaking those chains of addictions, extreme codependencies. I kind of feel somebody, you know, was a player in the past, playing games in and out, back and forth. And I kind of feel this karmic judgment call is being made. I think somebody was withholding the truth, withholding communication. And I do think there is going to be an opportunity to build a legacy. There is a heart chakra awakening in the energies today. And somebody, I feel, is manifesting, you know, wish fulfillment. And I think they've been all up in their head. I think things are getting worse. Stress, anxiety, and stress kills. So I kind of feel this deep inner awareness when it comes to what wish fulfillment is. And I do feel somebody is going through a period of healing. I think nines are rounding the close of a cycle. I think somebody here has struggled with a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress when it comes to this truth, when it comes to this repressed pain, when it comes to wishes being granted. And I think somebody here is finally ready to shed the old to bring in the new, because this is big, big love. This is holy grail love coming through, and it will lead to a prosperous, solid foundation, a legacy for the future. The Emperor and the Empress build legacies for the future. So I think get ready to be on defense. I think maybe somebody is getting ready for a fight. I think somebody got entangled with a snake, maybe for materialistic reasons. And I think there is betrayal in the energies today in order for somebody to release this non-committal energy. But what is this Knight of Cups about? King of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there's a masculine here deeply hurting because there was lying in the past, cheating, stealing, thieving. And I feel somebody here needs to get grounded. I think there was not a lot of stability in the past. Maybe somebody come in looking like they were stable, a wannabe emperor. And I kind of feel there might have been disloyalty in the past, double loyalty. And, you know, somebody's been thinking about coming forward with that apology when it comes to this lack of reciprocity, when it comes to this disloyalty. And I do think this hurts when it comes to, you know, they didn't put in the work in the past. And I feel now they've kind of got the rug pulled from out from under them in order to learn this core lesson. So what is this Emperor about, please? Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Tower reversed, major paradigm shift in consciousness. This could be somebody like hitting the ground. I heard get up off the ground, so somebody might be hitting the ground. This could be like a physical collapse when it comes to a shift in consciousness, because we do have a true pair on the board. And I do feel this Queen of Pentacles has turned her back to what could have been a solid foundation, what could have been a lifetime committed partnership. In order for that shift in consciousness, I feel she's turned her back. She's got a golden opportunity in her hand. She knows her worth. She knows her value. Very well could be a business owner. I feel she's glowing. She's radiating. She's heart-centered. And she's built a solid foundation for herself, which I feel in turn is creating this shift, this fall from grace. There is a masculine being taken to the ground in the energy when it comes to this deep remembrance of a soul connection. Six of Cups, childhood memories. These roots run deep. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I think there's this awakening, this remembrance of just how deep this spiritual connection is. Could be somebody all the way back from childhood. And I think somebody here is, you know, bringing into their awareness some toxic childhood patterns. When it comes to healing a foundation, I do feel major realignment, profit and a loss, releasing something lesser, grabbing something better. I do feel something coming full circle, healing, wishes being granted, Aquarian energy. What is this truth that's coming out? Page of Swords reversed, Five of Swords reversed, Death reversed, Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands. I think somebody is breaking some chains of, you know, impediments here. Five of Swords is manipulation, gaslighting, belittling, you know, non-communication, controlling a situation by not communicating. I think somebody really had their guards up, really stuck in a man-constructed prison of their own making, resisting profound life change. I also feel somebody breaking those chains of impediment. There is truth washing over somebody. I do feel there is a need to protect your energy. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I think there is something about to be renewed, something coming back around from the past, because time's up. It's time for somebody to plant those seeds in a new direction. I feel somebody spent a lot of time watering a foundation that's not working out. There's secrets here. There's lies. There's illusions. There's delusions. And I feel somebody is getting ready to leave something out in the cold in order to restore a sense of balance. What is this, High Priestess, please? Three of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups reversed, Nine of Wands. There's that strength reversed again. Fear of coming forward with that truth. I think integrity, accountability is in focus, and I feel the divine is hounding this masculine energy to come forward with that truth. His sword is at the side. He's not speaking. There's no talking here. No talking here. The High Priestess doesn't talk. So I feel there needs to be an open-hearted conversation, communication in regards to, you know, a missed opportunity from the past. I think you very well could have worked together very well, but I think there's extreme grieving in the energies coming out of prolonged grieving and, you know, finding that strength and that fortitude to come forward for a brand new beginning with that truth. What is this? Devil reversed, Knight of Wands reversed. I kind of feel somebody was a player. Yeah, they were. There's that illumination. There's illumination about a missed opportunity. I think somebody was sulking, grieving, suppressing themselves, deep in some depression, and they're getting a wake-up call. They're coming back for a missed opportunity. They want to start again. There was a missed opportunity, and I think blocks are being removed in order for some healing to come together. So clean slate, rock bottoming out, starting from ground zero, brand new, fresh energy. There is a need to learn something new. Pages are fresh, new energy. But there is going to be healing, and solid foundations are in focus. So get ready for that realignment. I think somebody's feeling like a joker. Somebody's feeling like a fool. And somebody is getting ready to give up that fear of commitment, to give up their independence, and to find their passion to become that visionary leader, releasing third-party energy wherever they've been at. The party's over. There's no more fun there. And there is about to be a major unexpected choice in love. And there is victory on the other side. So get ready. There's going to be an unexpected departure or arrival in the energy today. This is coming in like lightning speed. Gemini energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius. Basically everybody here, but there's about to be a decision made because there is a divinely guided union coming together, a profit and a loss, giving up independence, stepping into visionary leadership energy, and moving towards wish fulfillment is kind of what I'm feeling. So let's get a couple love oracle messages before we close out the reading with the crystal stone deck. We'll see what else needs to come through with the love oracle clock. I feel time's up. The time is now to heal this broken heart. The time is now to progress into a new cycle, a new romantic cycle. But we will see what else needs to come through with the love oracles when it comes to this message today. Releasing self-indulgence. I think maybe somebody was struggling with some self-worth issues. There is a lot of reminiscing with that Six of Cups, and I think perceptions are shifting with that Hanged Man energy as somebody is learning from the past and preparing to make new memories. I do feel somebody is dealing with a snake, a very competitive energy, clever enemy, malicious, and there is somebody looking over their shoulder, and there is a lot of nostalgia. I think maybe somebody did play into that lower ego addictive behavior, self-indulgences, and I think the time is now to do that deep shadow work, to heal the past, to step into appreciation, and to focus on the future, because there was a very codependent, obsessive, possessive energy here, controlling, which really has restrained somebody and has blocked the pathway forward. I think there's that clarity. There's that truth. Somebody's getting stabbed in the heart, I feel, a shocking attack. In order for this clarity, this revelation, and this truth to come forward, I think this universal force of protection as a masculine takes back his personal power. Get ready to receive a phone call, because somebody is thinking of letting you know that there has been a major ending, a major upheaval, and somebody is getting ready to express their love for you, because there is a lot of memories here. And I think it's time to maybe start from that ground zero to rebuild a solid foundation for the future. So let's see what needs to come through with the crystal stone deck when it comes to this message. 2 blue stones, throat chakra energy, truth. Speak your truth and speak it from the heart. That's a very strong message. I think somebody really did lose their voice, and they're about to get a major wake-up call. It's time to open up, to speak that truth, to reconnect from a disconnected soulmate connection. And I think somebody does have something to express in the energies. Somebody is about to make a very bold statement and to step forward and be that honoring, protective, masculine energy when it comes to a soulmate union. So I think there's been a lot of struggling. Maybe this communication isn't going to come until Mercury shifts into retrograde, but I do feel communication is coming as these throat chakra blockages are removed, and my throat is very irritated. So I do feel somebody has lacked the courage to speak that truth, to come forward, and this is stemming around a lot of inner child wounds. So I think get ready for that real heart-to-heart talk, because somebody really just wants to restore a sense of balance. So I think the universe really is pushing somebody to go make things happen in order to restore a sense of balance in their life. So you might want to protect your energies, because I feel a lot of spiritual exploration, Pisces energy coming through. And I think if you feel like you've lost your faith, there's a major turn of events just around the corner that's going to help you get back on track, to delight in this new found loving connection. So get ready for a realignment, like I said. Somebody's been stagnating and somebody's getting spun out of their comfort zone. I think somebody is about ready to come forward. They've been watching in the background. They've been hiding their emotions. And there's an existential crisis in the energy today in order for this realization to come full circle. So that stuckness, it's about to get broken apart. And maybe it is around that moon cycle, that Cancer full moon coming up, because the energy really is pulling somebody out of this rock bottom energy in order to make big, big things happen. So get ready to arm up and suit up, because somebody is about to embark upon their spiritual journey as they seek out this truth and they find this truth and they can differentiate between healthy love and codependent love. And that's kind of what I've got for a message for the collective today. I hope this resonated. I hope this helped. If you think this was your story and you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.